Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, today we gonna come to y'all, man. Briefly talk about Jeezy Mula, the rapper straight out of Brooklyn. Y'all may know him as a rapper, but if you from New York and any type of borough, you know that this young boy been putting on for a pretty long time, and a lot of times he got his props because he was a young boy amongst grown men that have been putting on for Brooklyn for a long time when it comes to getting money, when it comes to flashing cars, when it comes to taking trips, when it comes to big boy jewelry, when it comes to putting on the latest drip, when it comes to showing that bread. He's definitely known for doing that at a very young age. Now the problem is, with all that flashing, you know the feds is right behind. And that's been his problem. As of a few years ago, he just can't seem to stay out of trouble, man. And you know, it kind of sucks because he's young. And what I always try to describe to people don't understand. When you have money at a young age, illegally, it kind of distracts you from doing the right thing in the future. And when I say that, is because you grow up with this need to just have money. You grow up with this need to just be popping. You grow up with this need to just have the best, latest designer clothes, have the latest car. You always used to being the popular one. So to sit there and say, yo, listen, I'm gonna go get a 9-to-5 job, that's just unheard of. You're not gonna want to do it. You're not gonna want to strive and grind for anything because you're used to that fast money. Trust me, I've been through it. And like I said, with this kid, he's definitely been in a lot of trouble. It seems like every time he's hit his peak to probably going to the next level, because he's doing the music, man. And it seems like every time he get a big enough buzz, he end up getting sent back to prison. Every time. The last time he was out, he had a buzz. It looked like he was just doing his thing and he couldn't be stopped. He was hanging around Meek Mill, guys like Fatboy SSC, other little, you know, social media influencers and other rappers, you know, because he busts up clubs. Like I said, this is where I could give it to this man. I don't usually give it to a lot of people, meaning a lot of people be fronting. But when it comes to this boy, I know him from the streets. I don't know him from music. I don't know him from social media. I don't know him for this lit social media person that he is, or what he was before he went in. I know him from actually really getting money in the streets, and you know, it's just a sad case. But now, according to several reports, I'm gonna read this article, matter of fact, and then I'm gonna give y'all how I feel about it and give you a little bit of insight on the things that I do know that people may not know about this whole case, because I see other people do videos on this whole situation, but they're kind of leaving out a few things about it. But anyway, let's get straight into it. Now, in this article, it says, according to several reports from posts on social media, Brooklyn rapper Jeezy Mula has been sentenced to 24 months in prison following an investigation into his ties to the realryte crew, a street organization with alleged ties to the Bloods gang, along with this 2-year-long federal fraud case. Now, first and foremost, for y'all that don't know and the guys that's on the outside looking in, he doesn't have ties to realryte. He is realryte. I don't want to say too much. I don't even know if any of this could be detrimental to his case. I doubt it, because I think he's sentenced already, but I know he got other cases going on. So I'm not gonna say too much, but let's just say that he's the guy. Alright, and with so many words. Now, it also says, prior to his arrest, Mula, whose real name is Dijon McBean, was seen driving a red Bentley truck and illegally gambling with thousands of dollars on social media alongside funny man Fatboy SSE. These activities, among others, are what led to the investigation, arrest, and conviction in his federal fraud case. Now, first and foremost, once again, we see social media popping up into somebody else's indictment, somebody else's case, especially when it comes to these rappers. Now, it's okay to flash money. Well, no, it's not. Matter of fact, it's okay to flash money when you have some type of backing legally that could back you up when the feds come looking for you and wonder why you got so much money. Else not, it will be used against you in the court of law. Now, once again, like it says here, He was seen driving a red Bentley truck and illegally gambling with thousands of dollars on social media. Now, mind you, people do this every day. People go on Instagram, they show them gambling thousands of dollars. I see it all the time. But as we see here, it says illegally gambling. These are the things, the technicalities that the courts can actually hit you with that we just look at as everyday normal things. This is why a lot of you guys, before y'all enter the streets, you got to know the law. Alright, it also says he was seen driving a red Bentley truck. Listen, the feds is on all that. When they watching your social media, they want you to have some type of accountability or be able to show how you are acquiring these things. Trust me, I've been in the hot seat. I know exactly what they ask for. Even if you sit there and try to act like it's not yours, or if you got it this way or that way, they'll take it as far as asking for tax information, work ID, number to your job, your boss's number. They really go that far. So it's kind of hard, especially when you're in the streets, to have some type of backing. Now, it's possible. Now, if you do it the smart way, if you're doing it the right way, where you washing your, I don't want to say too much, but there's ways around it, just like there is anything in life. But once again, another case where social media is involved, and it's starting to be a pattern where a lot of these guys, especially rappers, their case is involving a lot of social media. So what I would say, stay on social media, guys, please. Like, when it comes to you doing any type of street activity, stay off of social media, because all that does is build you a case, and it makes for evidence for the jury to sit there and tell whether, hey, yo, listen, he's guilty or not. How is he acquiring this money? How is he driving a red Bentley truck? Then you might have a couple people in the jury who's jealous. Like, yo, why this young kid driving a red Bentley? I don't even have a red Bentley. That's how it goes. Now, it says this. It says, it was also said that Mula may not have to do the entire 2 years, and with good time could be released as early as 15 months. After that, Mula could be eligible for bail on any other pending charges he faces. Now, like I said earlier, your boy Jeezy, he's been a hot boy for a very long time. Prior to catching this case, if I'm not mistaken, he was already on probation or parole for another case. So what these people don't tell you, he may only be sentenced to 2 years on this case. That don't mean that the feds or anybody else can't pick him up. Trust me, I've seen it. It's been times where these guys, they feel like they're getting out, they going home, they got their date set, like, yo, listen, you're being released this day, but guess what? Guess who come knocking? Guess who come meet you at the prison while you get out? Them feds. So don't be, I don't want to say don't get your hopes up. All I'm gonna say is we can have faith, because nobody deserves to be dead or in jail, unless you're a rapist, murderer, whatever, things of that nature. Don't be surprised, man, if you hear something else about this situation, and you hear that he actually had to do time on another charge, because actually he had more than one charge. I think he had at least like 3 cases going at once. Don't quote me, but he had a few cases going at once. So that's how the feds play. They'll let you go if you probably got a higher case going on. They let you go just so the other guys can come pick you up. They play crazy, man. But I hope boy return to the streets. Oh, also they try to say that he's tied to the Bloods gang. Real Right is a blood gang, and they just try to throw a whole bunch of crap on you, whatever the case may be, when you fighting for your life, man. But that fraud case was a big case, and they don't play when you taking untaxed money from the government. You see what they did to Bernie Madoff, man. They don't got no sympathy for you when you taking money from the government. But like I said, man, let's hope he make it out safe and sound. God willing, he make it out with just these 2 years. He already been down a couple years already, and let's just hope he has a great impact when he come home, man. He take the music serious and just keep a clear head. One thing I do advise he do: stay away from friends, man. If you gotta eliminate certain friends, you gotta change your surroundings. You gotta change your scenery. Sometimes what's that word? Evolution, evolving. It requires you to get rid of some of the closest people to you. And you may think that you're being punished. You may think that you're being a bad friend. You may think that, why am I doing this? Nah, this is for you. Else not. You just gonna keep going through the same cycle until you get it, until you get the lesson that God or the universe is putting into your head. So I hope he be smart. I hope he changes surroundings so he don't have to go through this again, man. This is definitely a tough experience. Nobody deserves jail. And he has like a promising future, man, because he actually make dope music. He got the image, he got the look. And Meek was feeling him. You know, he was around Meek. So, like I said, let's see, man. Make sure you guys, if you're doing anything illegal or whatever you're doing that isn't legal, stay off of social media, please. You could go through countless of these videos that I got on this platform and see for yourself how many of these rappers have been caught up and prosecuted off of social media alone. I don't know what it's going to take for you guys to stop. But anyway, man, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. And I'm out.